Imagine walking into a restaurant expecting a perfect steak and leaving with a story that you will tell for years, not because of the food, but because of the service. Tonight, my friend and I decided to treat ourselves for dinner at a local restaurant that recently moved to a smaller and cozier spot down the road. We had fond memories of our last visit a few months ago. The food was fantastic. The service was perfect. So we went tonight with high hopes. But well, let's say the experience took a turn for the memorable, but not what we expected. We were greeted with a cheerful young woman who made us feel welcomed with her bright smile. So far, so good. But when the food arrived, my steak meant to be tender, juicy, medium rare. Instead, it looked like it spent the whole afternoon in a tanning booth. My friend raised an eyebrow, leaned in, and whispered, "You've got to send that back. It looks like a well-done piece of leather." I waved our friendly server over and explained the situation. She nodded sympathetically, whisked my plate away, and said she'll ask the chef to make it right. Few minutes later, a man emerged from the kitchen, brandishing a photograph of my steak on his mobile. Yes, you heard right, a photo of the steak split right in the middle. With a confident and slightly defensive tone, he declared, "See, it's medium rare." Then with a sigh of irritation, he added, "But fine, we will make it rare for you." The tone was more battle-ready than gracious. Still, I was hungry, so I let it slide. Soon enough, my new steak arrived. But it looked as though the chef has made it rare in all the wrong ways. Half of it was gristle and fat. Not the good melt on your mouth kind of steak. Let's say it's not exactly a filet mignon. I sighed, mentally declared victory for hunger, and soldiered on. The mushroom sauce. Another story. Salty enough to qualify as seawater. The mashed potatoes and veggies were fine though. At least I had something on my plate that didn't challenge my will to live. When our meal finally wound up, my friend gave me a knowing look and said, "You know, Siham, it's not the steak that will keep us from coming back. It's the way he talked to you." You see, customer service isn't just about food. It's about how you make people feel. I had planned to order a dessert or a drink, but after this, I figured I'd cut my losses. Still, glass half full kind of a person that I am, I looked at my friend and laughed. I said at least we had the opportunity to get out of the house. We caught up. We had some laughs, even if the laughs were due to that creative steak experience. Lesson of the night. quality customer isn't only about getting things right the first time. It's also about handling with grace things when they go wrong. Because sometimes it's not the steak that leaves a bad taste, but it's the chef's attitude. What do you think?